Okay, we're back with another one. It is 8:30 right now. Um, Today I'm I'm still contemplating the topic because I already started. But before I started, I was contemplating whether I should talk about this or not. But I feel like there's like moments in my life where I just be like embarrassed of things, or there is no or, like you just be embarrassed of like, different things that may happen to you. And just recently, maybe like a month or two ago, I heard somebody say it's your choice to the TikToker John Cannon. I heard him say it's your choice to feel embarrassment, and I feel like that is very true. Like something can happen to you and you could just brush it off because you thinking, oh, what do other people think? Like, for instance, he used when his card had declined before, and he's thinking, oh, like he said, I don't really worry about it too much no more because I got the money. I didn't transfer enough, so it is what it is. But it's like you're thinking, oh, what are other people thinking? It's always like, even if you're not embarrassed, you just like, it's always, what are other people thinking? They think I'm weird. This long list of they think. And honestly, I think when it gets, because even with doing this, you be like, oh, other people might think like, what is this nigga doing? But at some point, I feel like you have to be a little bit careless, especially if you're an artist. Like I've said again and time again, and I'm gonna keep saying it, when you're in art, some form of art, sometimes you be at that beginning stage. It's like not everybody's gonna get this reference, but it's like free forms. They say you're in that ugly stage. It's like that. You're in the ugly, or when you're trying to grow natural hair, you always have like this ugly stage that you go through in order to get to the like finished product where you, like, at first you might have this small afro, or like your hair might look crazy, but give it some time, you might have a huge afro, or like you might have some nice freeforms. Like, you all with art or life, you just always go through this ugly stage, and sometimes it is embarrassing, but sometimes you gotta brush it off and keep going. I remember, I know some people gonna say some things to me about this story, but it's whatever. I remember back when I was in tutoring, because like my reading levels were low. They're okay now. I wouldn't say like my reading is strong, but like it got better since this story. But I remember I was like 17 and 16, 17, somewhere around there, and my reading level was low. So my mama took me to this place called Kumo or something like that. It's called something like that. I'm sure other people know about it because I've seen people on TikTok talk about it. But anyways, she took me to this place, right? And in this place, I was the only like teenager there. All you see is like little kids. Like, it's a whole bunch of little kids, and then you see me in there. You know how embarrassing that is? It's like you the only teenager in there, and it's like a whole bunch of other little kids. Like, I'm assuming the only people close to my age were the ones volunteering to help tutoring, and I'm in here getting tutored, not by the volunteers, because they had me doing stuff like by myself, little packets by myself, but like I'm in here in tutoring, and they're volunteering. And I will admit it is embarrassing, but and I was heated. I was mad. I remember we were in the car. I was in the car with my mama, and we were just talking like we always do, and she was like, how do you, like, she was asking me how I felt about tutoring, and I was mad, and I was like, I don't really see the point, like I don't want to keep going here. And then she was like, well, like you got to do it, you need it for your reading. And so time passes, whatever, and I end up I just end up stop going, because that's just, it wasn't my decision. I stopped getting drove out there, whatever, right? So time passes. I think I took some test at my school or something like that, and they were like, yeah, Levi's like reading level went up like a good amount. And then moms, they always gotta start. She said, see, you did it for a reason. There was a reason. Like, how do you feel about it now? Because it did help. You thought it didn't help, but it did help. So with that being said, sometimes you gotta go through an embarrassing stage of life, and it's okay. People will laugh. It's never a guarantee that you won't get laughed at. Sometimes you might be embarrassed, and you gotta take that, and the people that was laughing at you might have to cuss them out, and that's okay. You might have to let people know, but it's okay to be embarrassed. You may think about those past things that happened and be like, oh, that was embarrassing, but you can't change it. Embarrassment will happen in life, and that's okay. I think our jobs as human beings is to just keep pushing and keep going. Alright, it's really nothing you could do about it. Yeah, that's all I got to say about embarrassment. Hope everybody has a good day. This has been another episode. I don't know how long. 7 minutes. So not that is kind of long. But anyways, yeah.